안녕하세요. 건강한 무료채굴 사랑 한빠입니다. 파이네트워크의 모더레이터 중 한 명인 이 koz이라는 분은 굉장히 대외 활동을 열심히 하고 있는 것 같습니다. 디스코드에도 3.14라는 채널을 만들어서 다양한 유저들과 소통을 하고 있고 매주 파이뉴스라는 채널과 AMA식으로 파이뉴스를 주간 소식을 전달드리고 있습니다. 오늘은 주간 뉴스는 아니고요. 이 koz이가 파이 커뮤니티인 이 빅파이라고 하는 런파이라는 것 채널을 한 번쯤은 보셨을 것 같은데요. 여기 빅파이라고 하는 분이 이런 채널을 운영하고 있는 중이고 이분과 함께 파이에 대한 내용을 좀 다뤄보는 것으로 시작을 좀 했고 세계 각국의 나이지리아, 인도 각국의 유저들과 어떤 AMA 무엇이든 물어보세요 시간을 좀 가지면서 내용을 좀 공유 드립니다. 영상을 편집하다 보니까 제가 이건 한 40분짜리 영상인데요. 빅파이에 관한 내용은 뺐어요. 왜냐면 koz이가 이제 3월 14일 날 파이데이인 날 무슨 일이 일어날 것 같으냐 라고 얘기를 했고 빅파이도 많은 팔로워를 보유한 커뮤니티인 만큼 한마디 한마디에 굉장히 신중하더라고요. 그래서 결과는 없습니다. 나도 잘 모르겠다. 그런 식이었어요. 메인넷은 아닐 거다. 사실 이 AMA에 빅파이가 등장한 이유도 모르겠습니다. 별 특별히 한 말도 없고 어쨌든 여러분께 소개를 좀 드릴게요. 각국의 의견을 들어보니 저도 이게 참 쉽지 않은 문제구나. 문제라고 표현하기는 좀 그렇고 해결해야 할 일이 참 많구나. 그리고 세계 각국의 유저도 한국 사람들과 이제 동일하게 생각을 하는구나. 이 AMA를 통해서 글로벌 유저들의 의견을 들어보니 저희 유저들이 하는 생각과 크게 다르지 않았습니다. KYC 어떻게 되는 거냐, 그리고 유저와의 소통이 너무 안 된다, 또 메인넷 언제 출시되는 거냐, 가격을 얼마로 생각하고 있냐, 이런 얘기들 뿐이죠. 사실 그게 가장 중요한 관심사이기도 하고요. 이렇게 그간 소식들을 들어보면 결국에는 좀 가야 할 길이 아직은 많이 남았다, 이렇게 좀 정리가 되고요. 저도 몰랐던 사실 파이 설립자 중 한 명 빈센트 맥필립이 함께 하지 않는다는 것은 알았지만 그분이 커뮤니티 담당이셨구나. 그래서 그분이 이제 없기 때문에 이렇게 커뮤니티가 더 안 되는 걸까? 이런 생각도 한번 해봤습니다. 자세한 내용은 영상으로 한번 참조해 주시면 감사하겠습니다. 오늘도 시청해 주셔서 감사 인사드립니다. 고맙습니다.
Hello everyone, welcome. Good to see you all here today once again. Today we're going to be discussing Pi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, welcome. We can hear you.
My name is Samson and I'm based here in India, Delhi. My question is the founder and the Pi core team listening to the Pioneer at all? I don't think they are listening to us. We the Pioneer are like asking so many questions in Twitters and Pi chat. Sometimes they seems to like ignore the Pioneer. So like we are losing our interest. We don't see the communication between the Pi core team and the Pioneers are happening regularly. So I think that's the gap where people are losing between the Pi core team and the Pioneers.
Sure, thank you for your question. Ever since Vince has left the team, like he's one of the co-founders of Pi Network that has left previously, parted ways, but that gap has just not been filled. So there's just no, like a community person really assigned to, as they are looking for a community manager role, right? Because like Cheng Dao and Nicholas, so the two main founders, they are very technical people, and they are building things, and what they do is kind of abstract. It's not really communication, right? So we really need to fill this gap, basically. It's definitely an area of improvement that myself. So I know this is not like a solution or like a remedy. Okay, just hear me out. But the less they communicate to us, the more time they have to work on the project, like to develop. Nicholas and Cheng Dao, they are both not really, great, tremendous speakers and, community members that, love to interact with people. They love to develop things that, manage that, coin and whatnot, right? So we definitely need to fix this issue by, having a person that can deal with the community, right? I mean, I also want my voice to be heard, just like all of you. So, and I also want to get questions answered the same ways that you guys do, and always I want to get more solutions, right? So it would be great if this could get fixed for sure. But nonetheless, like I know that even though this problem is not.
Hello everyone. Okay, my question is that up to now the core team didn't tell the mandate of that open mainnet. So one of the biggest challenges that we are facing, more especially here in my country, in my area, they've been talking about this open mainnet.
Okay, thank you for your question. So like your voice was kind of bad, but obviously from what I've heard, you're trying to find out, like the thing is that like the core team itself is very conservative, right? When it comes to promising things or making deadlines available for people, like they have deadlines in there for their teams, right? But developing a project and promising a deadline, is puts a lot of stress on the project. And if you can't meet that, then you have to deal with the backlash. So first of all, at this moment, I'm not confident that the core team even knows when they're going to launch open mainnet. Or at least we're not nearby that date. Like, even if they know, even if they think that, right now, like they're just not confident about it. So, and another thing is that, well, although they could make this announcement and, like they could give us a date, right? It may not be relevant that date. Like we don't know like what Pi is going to be traded at, like what price, like they're not promising us that Pi will trade at $10,000. They're not promising that. They're literally just working on this coin to bring it up to high standard and fulfill their vision in outlaid in the white paper, and then the community will decide on the price, and people will trade, use Pi as a currency, and then we'll be on a new chapter in the history of Pi, right? But to get there, we still have a lot of work to be done, like use cases, that user interface, user interactions, user experience. Obviously, we have to see more people KYC, but that's all really. That's I don't know where the gentleman has gone, but I know he had some issues like with the connectivity or something. So, but I can see Don Pi, raising his hand. Let's hear you, buddy. What's up?
Yeah, I'm Nelson from Africa. I started this due to I don't have a big sister laptop and all those things. So and when I say cyber experience, so I couldn't participate in many something like developer app, all those stuffs. So, but my question here is, KYC of the stuff. I have done my KYC, but it's still on pending for about more than 5 months now. So, but the thing here is, at least if they're trying to indicate people can at least communicate with, let me say something like customer care of a stuff, something like that, where you can chat with the person now about the issue you are having. I don't know if you understand. Lately I want to change my email based on I changed email. So I want to change my email, but I discovered that verifying the email is not working. It's not even up to 14 days. But me, I feel like maybe they should try and upgrade maybe KYC issue on that day, because me normally I know that it's KYC issue. They should just resolve it. Even if people can do their KYC, you understand, then whenever they want to launch Pi, somebody like me don't have issue with that. To be honest, is that even those that I invited, people that invited me, none of them are minding again. When I talk to them, they'll be kind of, I'm tired. When mainnet is around, then I can do my KYC, manage the remaining Pi I have mine. So that is the thing I have to say for now.
Thank you for your submission, Don Pi. So first of all, I want to say that as you know, that the systems are not perfect, right? Like we can all agree on that. But like when you should be able to, get your email address changed or set up biometrics. I don't know why that's not working. I don't know if it's a phone specific issue. That's a lot of work, money, expenses, and a lot of headache. Really, it's just not really viable at this stage. I mean, we have like 250 moderators. They are happy to help. And the core team has like a website. If you look up, Pi Network, like KYC and all this, like delay. Like don't get me wrong, like I can definitely feel like that everything's been delayed and it's slow, but we have never received like a date like when open mainnet would go live. Therefore we're not delayed, right? Like it's not, nobody promised us that we'll be live like this year, and we're late. But you're right, every day passing, Pi seems more valuable, or at least that's how it feels for the general pioneer public who are mining, right? So I think that will have a positive price effect on the price in the future, because if you go live when everybody can mine like 10 Pi an hour, that's gonna feel different when everybody can only mine 0.10 Pi an hour.